that you'll need, so this is for beginners to advanced. So there's adaptations, lower body, working on fitness, as well as muscular endurance and strength. So you'll need light dumbbells, medium and heavy, or anything that you've got. You can drop the dumbbells. If you're a super beginner, I'd just use body weight and rest when you need to. You don't need to exercise every time I'm exercising. You could also sort, if anything's like, there's some lunges included in this class, so if anything's like not agreeing with your knees or anything, you can go into a wall sit or a squat sit. That's when you're holding the lower squat position. I'm just waiting for it to populate. So I've got a bench as well for step ups. So there's going to be step ups, going to be squats, lunges, jump squats. So again, anything that you don't feel will be very kind to the knees, just leave them out or swap them. You can rest, or you can go into like a nice stretch mid-session. So just waiting for it to populate. If you're going to skip the next 5 minutes, feel free, as I'm just waiting for anyone to join us. And as always, a disclaimer, so the children are currently in Ari's bedroom, and they've been fed, they've been watered, they've had the nappy changed, they've been interacted with and played with. And I'll be answering questions as well as I go, as I'm resting. There'll be some good long rest periods. You might not feel out of breath, and well, actually you will do, but if you feel like you can go back into the set during the rest period, still don't, just go for quality reps during the work. Hi there, you all right? So going live today with a lower body strength session. There's going to be some HIIT cardio as well in there. Just waiting a couple more minutes for it to populate. Hi guys, there's going to be a Q&A as I'm exercising. I'll have a look, see if there's any comments, any questions through rest periods as well, and afterwards if there's questions to catch up on, I'll do a Q&A afterwards. So we're going to be warming up. Let's start our warm-up. So big circles back. So this is a lower body session, but we're including burpees as well, forwards, to work on fitness and endurance, side to side. And there is squat thrusters, so that's like a squat to a shoulder press. If you want to do them, you can do them without weights. So we'll do a few of these now. Squat to shoulder press. Good, back to shoulders. Get the shoulders nice and warm. Mine just clicked. And then we'll finish with some deep stretches and some calming. How are we doing? Any questions? Hey, I have a question. If I only have fat in stomach, but the rest is fat free, what should I do? So usually, if you've got quite a lot of fat, if you're quite thin, you've got quite a lot of fat in the ab area, it sounds like visceral fat pushing out. So visceral fat's fat around the harmful fat around the liver and organs. We don't want that. That's what causes, that's an unsafe fat. So it causes all the metabolic syndrome, the diabetes, etc., all the cancers. So you need to have a look at your diet. Reduce saturated fat if you eat a lot of red meat. Hope this helped. Keep them coming, guys. Right, so make sure you've got your water. Got my stopwatch. So 2 exercises back to back. First exercise will be for 30 minutes. It's more challenging. The second exercise will be for a minute. And try not to stop. So these 2 exercises will be done 3 times, and then, can you see my bench? And then we'll rest for a good amount. Not many push-ups actually, it's one of my weaknesses at the moment. Long story. Please can you say, okay, let's get started. So if you don't feel warm, do a few more warm-up exercises like squats, lunges, that kind of thing. I have done a bit of a warm-up. So we're going to go into bench squats. So you can just do bench squats, or you can grab a medium weight for 30 seconds. And then the next exercise will be a burpee, continuing for a minute. Okay, 30 seconds of bench squats. So core in, So belly button into spine, rib cage tucked in, just going, so you don't have to do, you can do chair squats as well. The reason why I like these is that it focuses on the quads. It protects your lower back as well. It's really good for beginners. Another 10 seconds. Deep breath. I forgot to start my Fitbit. 2, 1. Into burpees, 1 minute. I'll do that on the mat actually. As many burpees as you can. Now if you're a beginner you can step out and take the jump out. Totally up to you. A good full body exercise. Another 30 seconds, make sure you're not letting that bum go down. Keeping that core engaged, just slow down, try not to stop. Another 15 seconds. Oh, legs are feeling it, straight to the quads there. And back to bench squats. This is evil. So you can rest if you're a newbie, or you can go to bench squats.
Mummy,
yeah.
can I open these? No, Daddy. No.
Stay there, Mummy.
Listen.
One more. Then back to burpees for a minute. So I missed some on the burpees then, but that's all right. Another 30 seconds. Finishing round 2 out of 3. Whew. 15, keep going. Try not to stop, just slow it right down. Bench squats. It's hung up, baby. It's hung up.
Hung up?
Just push it up, you'll be able to knock it off the hook. Oh, last round of these. Last 10. Ooh. Try not to stop.
Try not to what?
Stop. Even though we're out of breath.
I.
Good. Last burpees, then resting. Finishing the last round before we rest. Harry, you're going back in your room?
No, I'm doing this.
That's not what was agreed upon. Whew.
Mommy.
Yeah? 25 seconds left. We need fairly, guys.
Mummy, today I made a picture for you.
Well, thank you.
A
Put it on the side.
strawberry.
I'll have a proper look at it after this.
Yeah.
Last 10 questions and I'll be answering any questions you have on health and fitness. Whew, rest. So good 2.5 minute rest. Whew. Have you got any questions on health and fitness? Dying. So, hard first part. I'm just resting at the moment. Very quaddy that bit. Feeling it here. Next we've got alternating step ups. So that's coming up, down, swap, up, down, swap. You can use weights as well. And then it's walking lunges with or without weight. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, specialising in habit forming, lifestyle change, diet psychology. And I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. I specialise in back pain, posture, postnatal rehab, so pelvic floor. Starting to gain my breath back. Fitter than I was this time last week, because that's in 1 minute 15. That's because of the hairdo, isn't it? Thanks. Right. Another 30 seconds recovery. So if you are watching this and you're trying it again, comment below, replay, let us know how you got on with it. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to go to the next round. I'm going to get my weights ready. This one's really quad. So if you want in tone...
What's quad mean?
Quads are here. Thighs. So if you want to tone your thighs, you can do like one set with the weights and then you feel free to drop that weight. Getting ready for the next one. Right. Another 20 seconds and then we get going. So 3 rounds of step ups alternating into walking lunges. 30 seconds on one, 60 seconds on the one after, that's 1 round. Then we go 2, then we go 3. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. 30 seconds alternating step ups. Chest proud, shoulders back and down away from ears. Make sure you're driving with the glute. So bum cheeks squeeze as you lift up. Cores engaged. Less than 10 seconds left. 2, 1. You can reduce the weight or same weight into lunges. Take your time. Nice and long in length, sitting on that back leg. Cores engaged. Ooh, 1 more. Really squeeze and exaggerate that bum squeeze to tone and strengthen the glute. Last 30 seconds, then we're finishing round 1. Take your time. You can use this as an active rest. You can reduce the weight at any time. Oh, feeling it already. Taxing on the heart. Rest if you need to, but try your best not to. Just slow the movement right down. 5, 4, round 2, let's go. Again, weight in the heel, shoulders back and down, chest proud. 15 more seconds at ease. Working on grip strength as well here in forearm, holding the weight. Good, last 5, keep going. 2, oh, really functional that for the legs, coming upstairs. Oh, into lunges, 1 minute. Finishing round 2. Putting weight in that back leg. Split it up if you need to. Legs on fire. Really feel that lactic acid. Don't stop, last 30 seconds. This is what builds fitness. Yeah, it's warm in here, isn't it?
No, it's from the pen.
If you're losing balance, that's fatigue setting in. Last 15 seconds. Then finishing round, then we're going into round 3, sorry. 10.
Mummy, look what I made.
You don't need to stop. Well, that's clever. 3, 2, last step ups. 2, chest proud, core engaged. 20 seconds. You okay, Demi? Last 10. No, Demi. Good girl. How are you taking your socks off? Okay, walking lunges. Last minute to finish another hard. She's called Demi. You are.
I'm just drawing a pocket.
Try and connect that lower core to protect your back. Big rest after this. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. Answering any questions on fat loss, building muscle, injuries in the back, postnatal rehab. Well done, Demi. You can do it. You've done it. Well done. Woo. Finishing round 3, big rest and drink next. Oh, this is a killer. One more. Excellent, rest. Oh, burning, fire. Just catching up on the comments. Moderator's on. Excellent. Any questions on health and fitness whilst we recover? Hi guys, good evening. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, specialising in nutrition, back pain, postnatal rehab, pelvic floor, diastasis recti, currently dying. I'm an online coach as well. I give out programmes, nutrition targets, I do check-ins, accountability. If you're looking for support, head over to my Instagram and we can chat there. I also am a Pilates and yoga teacher. Ask any questions. If anyone's struggling with fat loss or injuries, I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. Right, we're still resting. We're going to go into the next round now. Oh man, it just gets harder. I'm Leanne. Thanks for joining me. So, hope you're having a great Friday night. So next 2 exercises for 30 seconds, light dumbbell, or 1 dumbbell or a bottle of water, anything. Or you can use your arms as weight. We're going to squat thrusters. So it's a squat, shoulder press, squat, shoulder press, as many as you can in 30 seconds. So I'm slowing the movement right down. I'm using the bench as well to protect my back. Well, if you've got anything sensitive to ask me in terms of health and fitness, nutrition, some delicate subjects, find me on Instagram, links in my bio, can have a chat there, because I get there's a lot of people on, which is a great thing. Then we're going into courtesy squats. So again, with or without weight. I'm going to do weighted, so courtesy squats. And then, then alternating. So, if you don't like the look of your knee joint for courtesy squats, swap it for another exercise, that's absolutely fine. Now the knee joint isn't just a hinge joint, it's a semi-bicondylar, which means it can move to the side. That's how a lot of injuries happen, but it should be a bit flexible. So that's what the courtesy squat, as long as it stays in alignment with your ankle, doesn't go out or in. You're golden. Are we ready? Right. Squat thrusters. You're so good at them. Squat thrusters, 30 seconds. Let's go, round 1. Sitting back in that. So the dumbbells are going to want to pull you forward. You're counteracting that with your lower back. So it's just a squat and shoulder press. Even if you just do a small squat, that's absolutely fine. Over halfway. And the power can come from your lower body and thrust your arms up like they're nothing. That's the idea. Last one. And then curtsy squat. Alternating. Love this one. If you're tight around the hips, you've had pelvic girdle pain, lots of seated positions during the day, this is great. Because we'll stretch out in a pigeon after this. Just going as deep as you feel. That's what she said. Halfway there. Just take your time. You can reduce the weight at any point. You can swap the exercise for something more suited. Just try your best not to stop, even if it's calf raises. Still building endurance of the heart and the lungs. Last 15 seconds. Then round 2. Chest proud.
Chest proud, what chest proud?
Right. Round 2. Want to squash the heart. Take your time. Love and like and subscribe, guys. I go live regularly with a fitness class. Last 15 seconds. Sweating my bum off. Woo! 5. Making our way over. Curtsy squats, finishing round 2. Anything using the lower body is hard work. Gets the heart rate right up because of big muscles. Big strong muscles. So they need worked with lots of volume and variety. You see, trying to make every rep count, quality over quantity. My legs are so done. Finishing round 2, 25 seconds. And on to the final round. Feels good to get that heart rate right up. Thanks so much for the support already, the likes and subscribes. Really appreciate it. 5. Last round. And then rest. So, squat, thrusters. 30 seconds. Who is flying in? My face is like a tomato. 10. Last one.
My hand is flying from his head.
I think it's because it's warm.
I know.
Last minute. Curtsy squats.
Last minute and then what?
Onto, then we rest. And drink. I'm quite impressed I've not had to drop the weight yet. She's putting a little doll to sleep. Last 30 seconds. Any questions on health and fitness, fat loss? I'm your girl. No BS approach. Science-based that you can implement. Last 15 seconds. This round has gone on for like 20 minutes. Nearly there. And a long rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, I can't tell you how hard that was. So, guts. We're hitting cardio and building strength and muscle in the lower body. Tone. Got any questions about health and fitness? So whilst we're resting now, our heart rate is still working hard to come back down. So I'm still burning. Whew. Love it. Got any questions on health and fitness? I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. So I'm an online personal trainer specialising in lifestyle, diet psychology, back pain, any back pain questions and injury, personal trainer for 12 years, Pilates and yoga teacher as well. I specialise on getting you to implement health and fitness and exercise into your life for the rest of your life. It shouldn't be a quick fix, it should be seen as a lifelong commitment, and when you commit to it forever, it takes a lot of the pressure off because you know you're going to get there in the end. Oh dear. And remember, there's two types of fat, and it's not been spoke about lately on social media. It's winding me up. There's visceral fat, the harmful fat, and then there's the subcutaneous fat. That's the safe fat, but it's what people don't like. It's your rolls. It's not as aesthetically pleasing. So you can get a thin-looking person who's super unhealthy on the inside because they've got fatty organs. That's the harmful fat. And you can only get rid of that, not by a calorie deficit, but by HIIT training. This is why I'm implementing this now. And a good diet full of vegetables, fruits, fibre, pulses, whole grains, and low-fat meats. Thanks for commenting on my content. I've got loads of content on here, guys, designed to help you in your weight loss and building muscle journey and postnatal. Got variety. Last round of exercises. Right, so you're welcome to use the medium or the heavy dumbbells for this. Jump squats. Jump squats into RDLs. So if you've not done RDLs before, it's short for Romanian deadlift. Really, it's a stiff leg deadlift. Small bend at the knee, mostly hinging at the hips. So shoulders back, chest proud, cores engaged to protect the lower back. Make sure you can feel that connection below the belly button, or don't do it. Hips come back. Putting the weight in the heels, so you should be able to lift your toes and squeeze your bum cheeks. Coming down for a stretch in the hamstrings, squeeze your bum cheeks. And think of it, although I am moving up and down, think of it as a forwards and backwards movement, okay? Hi Robbie, alright? So, last round of 3 exercises. Dying. Let's go. So we had a longer rest there. Jump squats, 30 seconds. So if you can't do these, if it's too sore on the knees, just go into a squat sit and hold that position. It's a lot safer, as long as you don't have high blood pressure. Halfway there. Legs are dead at this point. Put the like and subscribe, guys, if you can like it. Wow, I can't wait to use them.
Mommy, you know what?
RDLs. Yeah.
I'm making one for your own. Each one. One for your own.
Chest proud RDLs, 1 minute. I don't know why I've gone that one. So you're coming all the way down so you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. There's flexibility as well. Last 30 seconds, then back into jump squats, or whatever variation you went for. Last 15 seconds. Keep pulling back, squeezing the bum cheeks on the rise. Try not to hyperextend though. Into jump squats. Round 2. Is Dolly going CPs? Look at them curls, aren't they gorgeous? No touch hair. Oh, fuck it. You got your boof on in a certain way. How you like it?
No.
RDLs. Round 2 finishing. Shoulders back, pinned. Really good for the posterior chain. If you've not got any dumbbells, you can do good mornings. There's always something you can do. You can also use water bottles or cans. Well, we're halfway, finishing round 2. Last 20.
Mummy, look at these boys.
Last 15. Try not to hyperextend.
Look at this.
One more. Jump squats, last round. Then rest, then we stretch. Those who are regulars on my channel are going to know what stretch I'll be starting with. Spinal twist. Last 15. Last jump squats, make it count. She says, but her legs are dead. Landing on a soft knee. Whew. Keeping the weight in the heel and the chest up. Adios. Chest proud. I never used to be able to feel my lower core engaged whenever I did anything like this until I strengthened that connection. Oh yeah, I know. Last 30, then we finish it with some stretch. And I'll answer any questions if I've missed any. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. 20. It's as many as you can. Last 10. So imagine any fat loss questions, building muscle, tone, postnatal back pain, any injuries you have, rest. Please help. Rest there. Let me see. What is it? You've got it. Here. Oh, gone. Well done. That was a tough one tonight. Thanks, Robbie. Let me just catch up. Bobby, sorry. Oh no, Robbie, I've not got my contact lenses in. Today's your off, Joe. Weights are hard. Your back's Pilates, Robbie.
He looks scary. Oh, he looks scary.
He does. Thanks so much, guys. I'd love a like and subscribe. I'm going to go into some stretches next. So, if you've done this workout, your muscles are all nice and warm now. That's what she's been doing. Your muscles are all nice and warm now, so it's a great opportunity to work on some flexibility, some back relief stretches. Let's get into it. Let's put that fire on again.
Oh, my face. Copy that, please.
Have you spilled water all over my floor?
Achoo.
Oh dear, indeed. I'm
Mommy.
going to go into a spinal twist. Starting in semi-supine. Oh, hiya. What is it? You're going to shift your hips over to the right. Oh, knees over to the left and settle in. Oh, oh. And I recommend not having a baby. Trying to twist your spine further. Ooh. Arms out to the side. Hiya! What are you doing? Whee! Aeroplane. Oh. You're so cute.
It's okay, Mummy. It's okay. You don't have to do aeroplane with me.
Oh, I'll get you later. And then if you want to increase the stretch on the lower back, extend that top leg and hold on to the back of it. Put it in the bin for me, please. Go through body scanning. Where are you feeling this on your body? Is it higher up? Is it your chest? Is it your glute? These are your tight areas. Get to know them. So you can compare either side and you can be preventative in your practice. Deep breath in and a slow exhale. We're just pulling out nicely all those tight muscles. Takes a few minutes. Good girl. I still feel like the blood's rushed to my face. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be doing the Q&A after. So if you've got any fat loss questions, nutrition, any back pain, injury, rehab, pelvic floor, core engagement, or if you're struggling with any cravings, if you want to make sure you're building muscle in the best way. You need 3 things to build muscle, so we can go through them. Bending both knees, coming back into semi-supine, pause, wait for that stretch to disappear, that sensation, and just appreciate that for a moment. And then shift your hips over to the left, knees over to the right, arms out to the side, and settle in. Deep breaths. If you want to extend that top leg, feel free, nice and warm. And your job in these stretches is to try and relax. Allow yourself to feel the stretch sensation. And where is it compared to the other side, the stretch? Where do you feel it the most? It's like a discomfort, a stretch sensation. It's not painful. Don't ever exercise or stretch into pain or through it. Try and relax your pelvis area, your shoulders, your jaw. Deep breaths. Nice. Ari. Good. Coming back into semi-supine, girls. And then we're going to come into the Sphinx position to stretch out the anterior. So your hip flexors have been working hard, so is your lower core. Hey! Take that pen off for Ari, please.
1 second.
Deep inhale, chest proud, elbows directly under your shoulders. Squeezing the bum cheeks together, push your hips and core into the ground. So this is counteracting all the back bends you've been doing during the day. If you have a seated job, if you've been driving. So this is really important for most people. You're trying to get that back bend in the lower back, obviously. And then if you want to go into cobra to intensify, squeeze the bum cheeks, elbows bent into ribs, looking up to the ceiling. Take that off her. That's my pen, that. Excuse me. Why have you got them out? Deep breaths. Ari, get to your room, please.
No. Oh, I've got.
She knows. Trying to relax. And then push back into child's pose. This is for spinal fluidity and movement, reducing stiffness. Then back into cobra or sphinx. Pushing your abs, your hips into the ground. I'm sure I never used to be able to look up to the ceiling in this. Back into child's pose. Into cobra.
Into child's pose.
You know it, baby. Cobra.
Cobra, I'm going to be a cobra.
And then what we're going to do next, for any rounding shoulders, we're going to put our hands on a chair or like a higher surface. It's a bit like a puppy pose. You're going to push your chest and head through your shoulders. There you go, Vandal. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, online lifestyle coach and personal trainer. Here with a no BS approach to health and fitness. Hamstrings next. So a small bend in the knee, folding at the hips, belly to thigh first. Untuck the pelvis so the hips shoot up to the sky. Relax the neck and decompress the neck.
Mummy, no, Demi, a bear comes through and I cry.
Arms as small as the back. Chest proud. Got any questions on fat loss, toning? Get off. And then because our necks are hunched over a desk or our phone, we're just going to stretch off to one side, our necks, just try and relax, shoulders down. We're not coming too much forward, further back if anything, so you can see me from the side. Should be in alignment, shoulders down. And if you do have trouble with your neck or tight upper trapezius, try nerve flossing. So arm face down, the opposite one to what your neck's bending, out to the side, very carefully, up and down movement. If that feels okay, you can make it a bigger range of movement. And then, if you stop, and then bring your hand upwards. This is called nerve flossing. Don't recommend you move like I am. Deep breaths relaxes the muscles further and can really help with tension release. You know, if you've had a stressful day, like I have with 2 children, stop the nerve flossing, come back to centre. You feel a little difference there, hopefully. Over to the other side. But I can't keep still. Deep breaths. So move a little bit further forward. And then I'm going to bring a little bit of movement. Deep breaths. Does anyone suffer with any neck pain? Bigger range of movement. Deep breaths. Fingertips up to the sky, as high up as you can. How does this side feel? Deep breaths. Allow yourself to feel that stretch. Shouldn't be painful, just tight or a discomfort. Good. Excellent. Well done, guys. Hi, Piolo. Thank you. Yeah, it's a busy night tonight. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you're feeling generous. Here answering any questions on fat loss. Hi, Phil. Got the moves like lightning. Grease lightning. Do you know swarming? No, I don't. I can't wait to see. You're going to do We're going to do a show for me later. I'm not Scottish, no. You okay?
She's English.
She's told him my identity. I don't know if Nana's watching.
Nana.
She thinks Nana's watching. No, I'm English, living in Scotland. I'm more Scottish than I am English now. Any questions on fat loss, toning? I'd love a like, guys. So I go live every day. I went live yesterday at 6 a.m. Just to get a feel for who was online, and it went really well. And I went with a quick HIIT class. It was child free. It was lovely. Just to get the heart rate up. Literally, if you want good productivity and focus, you want to stay there, do exercise in the morning, especially HIIT. It settles the mind and helps you sleep better later at night. We got any questions on health and fitness? I think you're... No, I don't know Dale. Oh, Dale Phillip. That rings a bell, actually. No, I think he was called something else. The only Dale that I knew was in Lockerbie. Is anyone struggling with any back pain or injuries just now? We'll be working on that. Anyone want advice on that? Are we too loud? You just go in and she'll follow you, I bet you. And so I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, yoga and Pilates teacher. I specialise in nutrition, back pain and injuries and some medical conditions. And I help my clients implement, in a realistic way, health and fitness, getting the best bang for the buck. So if you want, I've got loads of content on here, Pilates classes, yoga, loads of shorts on rehab and like realistic ways to bring in health and fitness. No, don't touch.
No.
So I'm a mother to 2 young girls, one 5 years old and one 2 in February next month. Rehabilitated my body twice. Nearly there. I've just come out of a surplus. higher calories, so I could build as much muscle as possible, and now I'm going into a fat loss phase. So if I'm looking flumpy, how to increase chest? How can I push up to increase my chest in 7 days? Yeah, I mean, how much, as in like muscle or strength or both, are you asking there? Because it takes longer than that. Don't think of it as like a short-term thing, guys. Think of it like, why do you want to increase your chest strength? Yeah, it looks great, but it makes you stronger. Like if you've got a strong chest, you've got strong shoulders, right? And tricep, that's the extensor muscle. Any questions on your goals? Don't be shy. Any questions on pelvic floor? I've got lots of pelvic floor rehab videos as well. Hi Ayush, you alright? How are you doing? Yeah, if you want. So we accidentally had another... Can milk cause pimples? Depends if you're allergic to it. Allergies come out in lots of different ways. In babies it can cause pimples. But pimples, like in younger people, can be hormonal or sugar related, high fat foods. You know how to open a crisp packet. My goal is to get back into a gym once I've stopped dying. Are you still got that cold, Phil? You want to try some vitamin C. So vitamin C is great for fighting any like colds and flus and stuff. And you can superdose vitamin C as well. So you can sip on it, you know, them capsules. Just put a bit in your water, and anything that your body doesn't need, you just pee it out anyway. Same doesn't go for the other vitamins though. They do have an effect on other vitamins and processes in the body. It's always best eating your food though, of course. But if you are struggling to get vitamin C, I recommend, it's one of the few supplements I do recommend. What are you doing spinning around, eh? Any women on here looking for strength training advice? Can be quite intimidating when you're starting off. Is it okay to supplement with vitamin D? Yes, it is. Obviously, it's better getting your vitamin D from fish and eggs and some nuts. Bioavailability is better. But if you don't live in a hot country like Scotland, we barely see the sun, then it's a good idea to short term through the winter anyway. I've never seen so many rickets than I have done in Scotland. You know, thanks guys for the love. Any questions on health and fitness? I'm sure we know what rickets are. I don't know, she just wants to stand here with me, doesn't she? Any mums on here? So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, a lifestyle coach specialising in nutrition and implementation, diet psychology, habit forming. Jeez, is rickets still a thing? I know. Obviously, like I've spent... So I'm 35. I spent, 21 years in England, say 23, and then the rest in Scotland. And I never noticed anybody in England having rickets. In Scotland, like once a week, you would, I reckon. At least once or twice a month, I would see someone with rickets. It's quite bad. But apparently all over, because we don't get as much sunlight. Probably less now. We've just finished working out, Virat. It was a good workout that, I enjoyed it. Have we got any questions on building fitness? Anyone got any goals this year on health and fitness? And I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well. Any back pain, joint pain, pelvic floor? Men can suffer with pelvic floor issues as well, don't forget. And you can get too tight or too weak pelvic floor, which are issues. What course did you take, and can you suggest some good books on nutrition? So I'm a personal trainer. I did like the Groupon course. I'm joking. I did the like professional qualifications. I think it was YMCA that did it. And books on nutrition. There's Nutritional Bible, great book. Quite outdated now though, actually. I'm like halfway through one called Saturated Facts. I'm absolutely loving it. By Dr. If you Google saturated facts, you'll find him. I keep forgetting his name. That's really bad. I can see it like in my mind though. It's weird. There's also a book on, like a dietitian's book on. Oh, I wish I could come off my phone. I know what. I will go on my community and post after this my favourite books for nutrition and yeah, for all that. You are. Can food make your skin brighter? Definitely. All these women are always constantly looking for the quick fix, the secret, aren't we, right? Collagen and all that. But then they drink alcohol and they'll be smoking. You really need to look after the inside. I do hydrate my skin as well because I do have group on. I wasn't sure if anyone would get that, Phil. Straight from Woucher. I've seen fitness courses on there, by the way. Yeah, but I'll put a post on my community page on YouTube and I'll share, because off the top of my head, Atomic Habits though is great. It's not on nutrition, it's on like how to instill these good habits. Atomic Habits is great by James Clear. Right, you're getting blocked, you wee funny. Tattoos, yeah. Well, they're a bit nippy, aren't they? You're getting blocked, you wee funny. I'm not a woman though, I'm a boy. What did I say? What was I talking about? I normally work with females, that's why I've taken that perspective, and I am a female. What did I say now? I talk a lot of shit. Hi Natty, you alright? Just done a good session actually on lower body. The trolls are getting less and less now. I've got a professional moderator on. Have you done any sessions this week? So yeah, we've just done HIIT for legs. It was tough. Unsure if I'm going to feel that though. It was really taxing on the heart rate and my legs were dying. But we'll see. You get tired so easily. Have you had your bloods done from the doctors? Could mean that you're deficient in iron. You want banned? Okay, bye. Low stamina. Have you worked on your stamina? Like through like HIIT training? Thing about stamina, nobody really, night Io, sleep well. Nobody really likes to come out of the comfort zone, and they think because they've got our breath they need to stop. That was one of the big eye-openers for me when I was working on my fitness. Just slow it down. Whatever exercise you're doing, just go at a snail's pace, and eventually you'll get that confidence. You'll know you don't actually need to stop, and then that's your building endurance and fitness. But it is uncomfortable being out of breath, especially brand new, when you're like everything like hurts, doesn't it, when you've not done it before. I get tired while running. I have knock knees. I don't get tired while you wrestle. That's cool. What kind of wrestling is it? Why do I think sumo wrestling as soon as you said that? I think it's because I was listening to a podcast and they were saying, oh, it was that saturated fat. Sorry, the doctor was saying sumo wrestlers are actually really healthy because of the fitness levels that they need. They've got a lot of body fat, but on the inside, the fat that's harmful, the visceral fat around the heart and lungs, they actually don't have much of. They just eat too much of healthy food, just for fun. Any questions on health and fitness? I'm skinny, but I wrestle for fun. Pro wrestler, nice one. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. It's awesome to see when you work out. So much of the benefit translates to other areas. Like I've never been to running since I started weightlifting, I can run further without getting tired. I love that because you're bringing on that health of the muscle. I'm not a runner either, and personally I don't recommend running because it's so bad for the knees, and I've just seen a lot. But like when I'm like training like this, it translates to other parts of your life. And I have been like in the end of summer, I was going for 1 run a week just for fitness, like hill runs. I totally like, and people come to me as well and think that they're trying to lose fat. Like they'll be at rock bottom and they'll be like, I don't know what to do. I want to lose fat. I want to build confidence. But then when we start to like get them losing fat and building muscle and getting more confident, because that translates to other areas of their life, they start improving on other parts of life, and they'll be like getting rid of an abusive partner or job changing, cost style work environment because they just want health in all aspects of their life. It's wonderful to see. I look like psychology as well, like any psychology, like if you can control your food, like, and what's going on here, like you can what you put out as well, if that makes sense. I'm not a professional wrestler though. I go to my friend's academy to get beaten. That's a fun way to spend your weekend, just getting battered. Is that not like damaging to your self-worth and confidence? You're just thinking of guys with thongs on. Fat guys with thongs on. Sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestler look like giant babies. I love HIIT classes because I need someone to tell me what to do. Abs, otherwise I never do abs. So we've done classes on the abs, and my abs have been sore for 3 or 4 days after. Have a look through my last lives. Anything that's like a few of my Pilates classes actually are called extreme abs, and oh, the pain. But you know what? A lot of people just do crunches to work abs, and this is the problem. Like I very rarely meet someone who can contract the core as a unit. Men and women, we get so focused on crunching, just doing this part of the abs. These switch off, and this leads to the back pain. This is what's protecting our lower back. So if you're standing upright and you can't feel the deep ache when you contract your abs here, you've got a problem with contracting that lower part. That's what happened to me. Hi Adia. Oh. Hi Amber. Nana's online. You're saying hiya. She's watching you. Have you ever done the insanity classes? Way before I was qualified in level 3. So you get like level 2 gym instructor, then level 3 is your personal trainer. So when I was gym instructor, Insanity and MetaFit were the 2 big competing classes. And they both looked awesome. And then I realised that anyone, like the person down at the co-op, could start teaching Insanity. You don't need any fitness qualifications. So I've been that. I do like them, similar kind of workouts, aren't they? And I did that Insanity Max 30 before I was even any qualifications. That's why I kind of leaned towards Insanity. But yeah, my problem was they allow anybody to teach that class. Whereas I think that you should be, it's like with CrossFit personally, if you're not a personal trainer or being watched by a personal trainer, you shouldn't be doing CrossFit. The amount of people I get who have got injuries from, like repetitive injury, from doing like 300 reps of pull-ups into burpees of 500. And it's too much for the body. We're not athlete. You might like, athlete is defined as anyone who's training for performance, right? Which like CrossFitters and like the general population wants to perform, right? But I still think it's just too much. Like you should only do CrossFit if you're being watched by a PT or you are a PT yourself, or like a proper athlete, because it's too much. This Hydrox, is it called? That's like everybody's doing it. Yeah, it's great in the moment, but I'm thinking more 20 years down the line, what state's your body going to be in? Sorry, I digress there. Any questions on health and fitness? They are so tough, yeah. It's so tough. But like MetaFit's tough with body weight, but they know, and like spin can be tough. But when we say go all out for 20 seconds, nobody can, not even an athlete. Like you've got 10 seconds, your max energy, maybe 12 if you're like a full-on athlete, right? That's your creatine phosphate system, that's your fast power. As soon as that's depleted, you go into a different energy system. So it's impossible to like remain good technique, and your weights as well in CrossFit. It's just makes me cringe. I'm a competitive bodybuilder, not natural, but lifting heavy has destroyed my joints over time. Oh, sorry to hear that. What age are you? Not natural. Does it not scare you then? I take it as steroids you do, right? I mean, you've got benefit from building a bit more muscle. You've obviously got to train hard to get that muscle as well, right? You don't just get it because you're on steroids. You have actually got to have progressive overload. Does it not worry you, though, like the repercussions of taking gear? Like what it does to the organs? 10 seconds, the average guy is defo 3 times. 3, maybe 4. Yeah, like on a good day, I'm lucky to get that, yeah. It takes some training to get 10, doesn't it? Hi. Any questions on health and fitness, fat loss, toning, injuries, back pain? Thanks, Aditya. Aditya. I hope I pronounced that right. Aditya. I think I've said this to you before. Stop squashing them, Chris. They'll squash you. Go on then. Do you want your milk? So I'm currently, like myself, I'm coming out of a fat gain phase. So we call that a surplus of calories. I'm working into fat loss now as we head towards summer, hopefully. 32. That's shocking that lifting heavy's destroyed your joints. Which joints are you talking about? Is it your knees? Back? That's just a guess from what I've seen. But 32. Now I get blood work done. Echocardiogram, ECGs every 3 months. I started bodybuilding when I was 17. But what's PEDs? At 28. Yeah. You can't compete in bodybuilding without, unfortunately, going into steroids, can you? You just don't stand a chance, unfortunately. Just the way the sport is. 10 seconds, all out on the assault bike will make any man cry. Yeah, I've done that, man. And my quads nearly fell off. Is it okay to drink coconut water daily, man? Yeah, it is. It's good for electrolytes. Yeah, if you enjoy it. I don't. Pedis right, okay, see, that's, don't know loads about steroids, just that it wasn't for me. My friend, who's female, my ex-friend, she was big on them. Peds, I'm sure isn't that the 2 different chemicals that work together? That's what she was on, I think. Okay, cookies. I feel like that whenever. Yeah, right, unknown memory. Nice to see you back. Boo. Performance enhancing drugs. Oh, see, I'm a noob. Sorry about that. Yeah, this isn't the channel to get advice on taking steroids, you might have guessed. And actually, my hip and lower back, and lower back from 500 kilograms deadly. So you're lifting as much as Eddie Hall, the world's strongest man. Stumbled upon your live. It's a signal from God that I must continue to go to the gym. Yay! 10 days for Unknown Warrior. Well done. I like your username as well. Are you making sure you're tracking everything? Or are you just still going in for your feeler sets at this point, getting like a feel for it? There's loads in today's market. There is, yeah. Performance enhancing drugs. Yeah, I think it's interesting how the steroids, like you could be on steroids as like an athlete, like a runner or whatever, taking enhancements, get that benefit, but before you start the Olympics you've stopped steroids, so your blood's clean, but you're still getting the satellite cells. You've stimulated more satellite cells than the average Joe, so you're able to build more muscle strength, power, whatever sport you're doing, because in the past you've taken steroids. It's not fair. So like this, yeah. Plus as well, places like Holland and Barrett, the FDA can't keep up with the regulation. So there's a lot of shit in these supplements. That's why I say get it from your food. Like anti-anxiety supplements have been known to have Valium in them. And it's not till like an athlete's been taking something to calm down before a race or whatever, and they've been disqualified, and they're like, I've not taken anything. Well, your blood's showing for Valium, and they've traced it back to the supplement. Then they'll sue the supplement company, they'll win, they'll get all this money, but then this supplement company has made that much money, they're just able to come out with a new supplement. Pounds of men. Oh, right, okay. That's fine. It's like, whoa, another Eddie Hall. Is it only TRT? I only know about HRT. Is the only one I would consider only from the doc though. I know there's hormonal gels, isn't there? That's testosterone. I think everything has Valium in Scotland. We need it because of our crap weather. They must pay the fine and rebrand. Exactly, they just pay the fine. Yeah, that's coming from a dietitian, not me. Yeah. It's fascinating. And anything that, like, some stuff that helps you concentrate more and have more energy has been shown to have speed in it. You get your bulking agents like Deca. Oh, I'm learning this, right? Then you have cutters like, then you have normal testosterone. Yeah, you're clearly in the know about all of this. Yeah. I bet it's easier than ever. Like, I never saw any needles in the females when I worked at gyms, but men were always leaving the needles out. It scared me. My mum put the fear through me, if she's watching. When as a kid, she said, "Oh, you never want to take ecstasy or anything like that because you could be that one person who's allergic to it and then you just die." And ever since then, I've not taken anything.
It's yours.
That's beautiful.
Demi, let me find yours.
This looks like Demi. Edging
Oh, baby.
TF out my BBC.
Demi, this one's for
Do you think green juice aids in fat loss? No, nothing nothing
Wow.
allows for fat loss other than a
When
calorie
Dad's
deficit. Okay, to your room, Mary. You've left the iPad on. Sorry. So green juice aids, you know, you're talking about the powder that you put into like water and mix it for vitamins, but there's no fibre in it. So if they do contain sugar, then all that sugar is going to rush to your liver and stress it out. So again, as always, try and eat and rather than drink your greens. Yeah, I don't know like hardly anything about steroids. What country you're in? United States? Whereabouts? I'm in Scotland. Scotland. Any questions on health and fitness, fat loss, toning? So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, and a Pilates and yoga teacher. Specialise in diet psychology, injury rehab, back pain. It's true though, you could be the one to have the side effects, but saying that, I do think performance enhancing drugs do have a place in society. Discuss. Like where? I mean, it's amazing seeing what the human body is capable of, right? From that perspective, that's where I went. Where else would you say? This is an interesting conversation. Ohio, I love your accent, very beautiful. Thank you very much. Ohio, eh? What's the weather like there? What is that 10 calorie drink that you could always recommend? What is that 10 calorie drink that you would always recommend in diet? Water. Evian. Actually, speaking of which, it's now time to relax my nervous system. Love these. But I've just, so kombucha is great for the microbiome. And then it's this is the reason why I take this. Ashwagandha. There's two types of ashwagandha. There's KSM 66 and then there's extract. Extract seems to give you, now I don't drink any alcohol or anything like that. The only worst thing I have is coffee. I'm trying to reduce that, right? And sugar. So I get like a little hit from this. I get a, so this is my thing. This is my hing. What's the, this? I do love this. I've also got them trip cans. Have you tried them? If you're stage showing, then without them, it's a disadvantage. Okay. If you're stage showing, then without them, you don't stand a chance, do you, without them? Taking them under proper supervision is beneficial. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But I was listening to a bodybuilder the other day, and he was saying, like, studies have shown, but take it with a pinch of salt, because it was on that Diary of a CEO, and he's been known to spread a bit of misinformation, but he said, like, if you take like steroids for years, small testes and kidney failure is what you look forward to, is what he said. Oh, and the roid rage. He would actually say, I used to fantasize about killing folk. I was like, I can't believe he's just said that on a podcast. What a psycho. It's a nice drink. It's mango and yuzu flavour. I don't know what yuzu is. Yes.
I'm going to do my nail polish.
Freezing cold. Okay, baby. Keep it away from Dems.
Okay.
Freezing cold. How cold? We're up and down over here. We've been -10, I think was the coldest. And now we're back at 10 degrees because Scotland's up and down like a yo-yo. or a bride's nightie. We got hit with a bunch of snow. Oh, read about that. I love kombucha. I mix that with my pre-workout. Now I hate yogurt. I am eating like 5 yogurts a week now, but this was the way to get my microbes in. Yeah?
Can you do this for me?
There you go. Don't let Demi have it, okay? I mix that with my pre-workout. Don't recommend. That's a good taste. Oh, that's like vodka and Red Bull mixed together, isn't it? Ice cold drink looks good. Now this is tasty if you've tried these. Trick can. You know if you're coming off alcohol, trying to reduce it, right? Peach and ginger. I see they've very cleverly done this, the makers. So if you're trying to come off alcohol, now I've been off alcohol for a year, right? But I can appreciate what they're doing. You know when alcohol burns your lips? The ginger does that all the way down your throat. Yeah, and then there's an elderflower and mint that makes you burp, and then you get the taste repeating on you.
Mommy, it closed again.
Which sometimes happens with alcohol, doesn't it? Here you go, Abby. Not sure where I would get that in Pakistan. I'll just stick to the black coffee. Probably safer. There's probably something in this that's not going to be there. Let's be honest. Like you said, Mr. Hall pulling 500 kilogram on deadlift. It's good to see what the body can do, yeah. There's teens getting on. Oh yeah, that's bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's low, not much regulation, is there? So that's 2 of you in Ohio. Do you know each other? You're sober as well. Good. Anyway, do you drink alcohol, Gunfighter? Ironically, I've never drank alcohol or smoked weed. There's my question. But I do. You know what? Alcohol and smoking, I think, is far worse than being on steroids. I don't know that for a fact. But there's like addiction behind it as well, isn't there? I know it's ironic, but it makes me chuckle when I think of it. Gunfighter's from Ohio. Yuzu's Japanese lemon. Thank you, you smart individual. I've always wondered that. I could have just Googled it, but I've been drinking this for about a year and I've always wondered what yuzu was. Japanese lemon. Right, I can taste the lemon now. Thank you for clearing that up. I appreciate it. Do you know where that is? Any questions on health and fitness? So I'll be going live Saturday night, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock again, UK time. Oh, you guys are connecting. Yuzu, what did I think it was? Some bizarre plant, I think.
Stop it, Demi.
Just a wee bit, is that? Wee. When I moved up to Scotland, I realised how much to say wee, and I laughed at them, and then I adopted it. And I got fooled as well this week, thinking that there was a Braveheart 2 coming out. There isn't. It was AI playing tricks on me again. But the lineup was Gerard Butler, Michael Fassbender, and Robert Pattinson. I was like, whoa, what an absolute cast.
No!
Turns out it was AI.
Sorry, Demi, she just touched my nail polish.
No, Demi, no touch.
No touch.
Yeah, so I'm going live tomorrow with Extreme Abs, if anyone wants to join.
Stop it. Stop it.
Working on that core connection. You will never take my freedom. Yeah, and it was meant to be based about Rob Bruce. He is called Robert the Bruce. Thanks for subscribing. I'm Leanne. How are we talking to Robin? I'm new to YouTube as well. I've only been going live this year. So I really appreciate all the support. Thanks so much. I'll be back on tomorrow at 6 o'clock UK time, and then Sunday morning at 6 a.m. UK time. Well, the first one was William Wallace. The second one that isn't happening was meant to be on Robert the Bruce. But it was AI fooling us. I'm a coconut. Right, guys, thanks so much for joining me, and thank you so much for the subscribes, and I shall see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, or if it's morning for you. Have a good day. Bye.